Hey everyone, this week I'm going to keep it really simple and really short. I hope you've had a good week observing yourself. Maybe you've seen a whole lot of stuff come up. Maybe it's becoming very obvious to you what your anxiety looks like and what it feels like in the body, and that's awesome. I don't know if I told you this last week, and I don't think I did, so I want to share this analogy with you this week. Let's say you broke your arm. You broke your arm and then your arm was like this. And now it was healed like this and you were walking around with an arm like this and you couldn't quite function properly. That's kind of like how I see anxiety. Your brain at some stage created a neural pathway that looks like this. And now it functions in a way that you don't really want it to function. And essentially we're kind of like re-breaking the arm and then setting it so that it heals in a way that is useful and full function and flowy. And this is, I actually was with a client yesterday speaking to her, and I said it's like this. Pretend, actually you don't even have to pretend, you have a neural pathway at the moment that goes this way. And what we're doing is we're shrinking this neural pathway and we're choosing to create a strong neural pathway that goes that way. So this way is anxiety, and it's the way we react. And we're creating a new way of responding. Now what happens sometimes is that when we're shrinking this way that we normally go, like we always act this way, we always react this way because this is what feels right. This is what our anxiety is telling us to think, feel, and believe. When we start observing ourselves and we stop here, we get a choice. That's when we slow down. We get a choice of either reacting and going this way because we really want to, because it feels, every part of our soul and body and our being and our mind is telling us to go this way. When you can start seeing where you always react, you can not go that way and you can choose to go this way instead. And I'll give you an example. So I used to have nightmares. I lost my fiance about 5 years ago to cancer, and I used to have nightmares. I used to have nightmares about him, and I would wake up bawling and go into this kind of depression, even though the dreams that I were having weren't actually the truth of the scenario of how it all played out. So I was feeling this sadness and this depression around a story, a dream, that wasn't even real. And one morning I woke up and I caught myself about to go down that road of depression and sadness and buying into the emotions and the feelings and the thoughts that I was having when I woke up, because I was buying into the story of the dream. And when I woke up, I really, really wanted to go down that path. I wanted to curl up. I wanted to feel sorry for myself. I wanted to bawl my eyes out because this felt so real. And in that moment, I literally did this in my mind. I had two arms out and I was like, I have a choice. Either I go down this road, play this out because it feels like I really want to right now and I want to feel sad almost, or I can get up. I can get up, I can do what I know how to do, I can shake it off, I can dance, I can change my state, and I can feel fucking amazing. And it was hard to do. I wanted to go this way. I wanted to create this reality of sadness and depression and go down this way because it was so easy. This path was forged. And I chose not to. And it was so damn hard, but I got out of bed and I was like, no. Put some music on and I danced and I did whatever I could to shift my state and create that new neural pathway. And that is what it's like with every time you react or buy into your story, which may have been very valid at some time, but you kind of get to this point where you're like, I'm done playing that game. I'm done playing out this story, or I'm done playing out this scenario. Now you don't have to. You don't have to. You can go down that road as many times as you like. You're reinforcing that road every time you go down it. But if you want to create a new way of being and living, a more expansive, free way where you actually get to experience greater joy in your life, then you will make that hard decision. You will come back to this point here and you will be like, I choose this way. And the more you choose that way, this way becomes stronger and stronger and stronger, and this way shrinks. And that's why it can feel disturbing in the brain, because you are literally changing your physical body. You're changing your brain. You're creating a new path for yourself. Now I said in the very first video, you are extremely powerful. You have a powerful, strong mind. So we're trying to harness that incredible, powerful mind, that strength, and take it from this way and create what you actually want. What you actually want to experience in your life. We already know you've got an incredibly, amazingly powerful mind, and it has been brilliant at creating this way. All we want to do is come back to this place where we're like, I actually have a choice. And it's really hard, but I'm one strong, and I choose to go this way. It is all up to you. We could be together for 100 days, but until you choose, like, it's not even up to me, it's up to you, 100%. I couldn't make you do a damn thing without you wanting to do it. You have all the power. You hold all of the cards. And it just comes down to, one, firstly, recognizing when you're going down that path. This is why knowing yourself, observing yourself, and slowing down is so useful. Because then when you slow down, that's when you really see what's going on. You really see what's playing out. And then you can make a choice of whether you want to go down that path. And that was longer than I thought, but you know what? It was short too, shorter than last week. So I hope you got through this whole video. Please join the group. I post videos in there all the time, and I drop gold bombs in there regularly. And that way you can pick and choose what feels right for you to listen to whenever you want to. My whole intention is to give people options and allow them to open up to greater freedom in their lives, because it feels really great. And this is just purely done with love, because I don't get fucking paid for it. So get in the group. Come and observe, and stalk a little bit. And maybe, I hope, it brings you a little bit more freedom for you to actually believe that you're a fucking epic creator person who can, absolutely can, make different choices. Because I believe that you are strong enough to, and you are magic enough to as well. Anyway, that is all for this week. Have an amazing week. Make awesome choices. If you don't, then cool. And there is no judgment or shame, because we all just do it when we're ready to. That is all. Love yous.